Why was it so depressing? And what was the twist ending you were talking about?
Well, the twist ending isn't really a twist other than it like wraps it back to the beginning
Life's a
that
flat
you
circle, man.
yeah, that you
Or
didn't
time's a flat
know.
circle.
Yeah, it was pretty much
Yeah.
like I don't know what I would say is the opposite of Perfect Days. Um, it's just like a window of time,
Mhm.
like
In this
that you're
guy's
watching this
journey, in this
character,
life.
and like in
Gotcha.
Perfect Days, you have like ups and downs, and like you're pretty much just following this guy's life, and he does go through a repetitive cycle, but generally, I feel like he's like put himself in a world that he's comfortable in, and like that he likes. And it's kind of like the opposite in this because it's more like his world is like crumbling because he's
Mm.
like he was a successful musician and now he's like not, and
Mm.
now he doesn't just want to get a fucking day job and play music on the side. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
he's
That's
just pretty
true.
much just like refusing to change for the entire movie, and at the end he still refuses to change.
Yep.
A lot of nihilism and infidelity again.
Okay.
We're back, baby.
Classic. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the ending though, I was like, what am I supposed to gain from this? Honestly, I don't really know.
Funny you should mention that. So I guess the Coens, when they were writing it, they feared this doesn't have a plot. Let's add a cat,
Oh,
and
really?
that's why they added the cat, was to give it
Interesting.
something, I guess, stakes, if you
'Cause,
will.
like,
I don't
I
know.
really
I
wouldn't
mean,
consider that the main plot,
I
but
don't
I
even
guess it
'cause, like,
adds
But
kinda
some
I
that's
mean,
what I'm saying. When they
direction.
'cause,
said they
like,
added a cat, I was
you
like,
have,
"What does
like
that do to the story?"
you have, like, one
Nothing.
cat
Right.
who is, like, the cat of, like, the people he's staying at, but then it, like, switches to a different cat that's not their cat, and then he takes that cat to a random location of wherever the fuck he left
Yeah, he
John
fucking
John
Goodman,
Goodman.
Schrodinger's
and the
he
cat got out,
Schrodinger's
I
cat
think,
you.
and died in the forest because he ran
Well, I
over
think
it.
it's well, I thought he didn't run over it, but
But then there's the original cat came back to the people, but it
yeah.
was a different cat. So I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I don't know
It's
what I'm
like
supposed to get out of that. I
the
Right.
cat
guess.
in the car is just like, "No, that's the Schrodinger's cat," you know? Is it dead? Is it alive? I don't know. Don't open the car
Yeah.
door,
Yeah.
you know? And
Maybe.
then the cat in the road, I don't know what the fuck that was about.
I
But
guess
then
that was
Ulysses,
probably a
like,
different
come
cat.
on.
No, I thought that was the
They
cat
had
he left on the road. Like it's still hanging around the road, and it's like
Oh, you thought that was
fucking with
okay.
him again now that he's like coming across that path again or
Well, because
whatever.
like,
Like
you mean the one who was in the car with him
with Goodman.
when the guy got taken by the cops? Because
Yeah.
like, I didn't know if that cat. I don't think that cat got out of the car, or at
I
least we
mean,
didn't see it get
right.
out of
I
the
think
car.
eventually it was like let
That's
out
why
in
I.
whatever land it lives in now, and
Yeah.
like it's just wandering around kind of like he is.
Dude, also that cop, like, I feel like that's like
What a
totally
maniac.
legit for like just some
Yeah.
Midwest cop that you're gonna find on the interstate. Like, I feel
You
like
know,
that's like pretty accurate. I don't know.
I'm glad you brought this up because in the past 2 months, I've been pulled over 5 times, and 2 of those times, I was heading home from where I'm staying now, and there was a cop on the shoulder, so I got over because that's the courteous thing to do. This all ties into the Midwestern cop thing. I'm not just ranting, but I got over. I get
I'd
pulled
be
over for
down if you were.
following I got pulled over for following too close to the car in front of me. I was like, "I didn't know that was a rule, but okay," and she was like, "Well, here in Illinois, we like to see 3 car lengths." Like, "Well, now you're using subjective language. You like to or it's a
Yeah.
rule? I mean, come on, tell me what the fucking."
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, for them
so
it's
on
the
my
same
way
thing.
up here
After that, I'd
this
be like,
week
show me the law in the book.
Yeah, yeah.
right. This week, I'm driving up here for work, cop on the shoulder, out of habit, I get over again, pulled over, same exact fucking thing.
Jeez, man.
For riding too close.
Yep, I'm done being courteous.
Have you looked it up?
Fuck them.
Yeah.
No.
I would.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get a
Bring
I
him
ticket,
mean,
to
it's
I
just a
don't know.
court.
I guess
warning, but
like
it's
if it
like,
happens a
it's
third
slowing me
time,
down.
realistically, if you bring that up, they'll probably be pissed because they'll be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you backsassing me, boy?
He's a serial
Can you get out of the car, sir?"
speeder. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be towed away to prison. I've been in your prisons.
Like that was fucking wild. Like he just gets taken and the cop just
Yeah,
leaves. Like
yeah, he
just
just
Yeah.
fucking
dips.
crazy.
Doesn't care about the other two dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I also read that, like, this is, like I don't know if they said it was, like, a direct continuation of, like, their "Oh, brother, where art thou?" But it's in the same vein. And watching it, I'm like, yep, okay, this is Oh Brother Where Art Thou, but like one guy instead of a group of people. He's on his
Yeah.
Odyssey, and then at the
I
very end, the cat's name is Ulysses. So
I
like,
had like thought about that too because like they're both like folk bands. It's just like
yeah,
they're at like the start of their career and like everybody loves them.
right.
And
And now
he's kind
folk
of the
music is
opposite.
dead. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't get like any O Brother links like for me, but I mean, if it follows the same like what's it called, the Iliad? Is that the fucking-
Yeah, it's like an
The
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
the Odyssey, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could follow that maybe. I didn't really feel the link other than like the type of music a little bit, but I don't know. It felt like its own thing for me.
Yeah. Yeah. It felt like I was just rewatching because Oh Brother's like my least favorite Coen's movie. And then rewatching this one, I felt like I was back in Oh Brother, and I'm like, my God, so
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
the whole time I'm thinking, what is this telling me besides like the world sucks? You want to
Right?
break into an industry, but the industry just shits on you, so you're gonna have to know people to get in.
Dude,
And if
especially
you're
like as
passionate
a
about something that
musician,
means
like
nothing,
but like
you
from
know.
my perspective, I'm just like I have a fucking job and I play shows in the meantime.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like so it's not like I want that to be my job. Like that's just unrealistic. Like
Mhm.
so I don't know.
But
Yeah,
that's
you
the
make the most of
dedication it
it.
requires if you're a true like the I've
But
thought the
he's
movie was
not even
fine, but like
I mean, still, he doesn't even like music. Like
That's the
he
thing.
he
He's
views it
so
as his
does.
angry
fucking
about it.
job and a way
Yeah.
to make money. But it's like he
Mm.
doesn't even love playing music. So it's like,
Yeah, he's kind of like the disconnect of like the passion is like clear when he's singing, but he does have like the
yeah,
songwriting and musical ability. But then he talks shit about people who get normal jobs, so it's like you're not really in the grind if you're not doing this.
Right.
I think he's just a
yeah,
huge hypocrite, and that's a hard character to follow. But
And
yeah.
like,
that was my other big gripe with the movie, was that the character was just so kind of insufferable to hang around with for the entire movie.
it
And
was
it was
pretty
just
hard.
hard for me to get on board to be like, I'm gonna follow this like scumbag this entire time and root for it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of tried to root a little bit in the vein of like, I think this might be Oscar Isaac's like first leading role, because I
Yeah.
remember when this came out in like 2013 back in the Disney. I remember like seeing it but not actually watching it, and I was like, who the fuck is that actor? I had never seen that guy
Right.
before. So like,
Mm.
he was not known at this time as much,
Yeah.
obviously, but
This got him on the map for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
all of his parts that he like sang, I thought were better than any of the parts that Justin Timberlake is in.
Well,
really.
he's actually
He
a
just sounded
musician.
fucking weird being
That's
like
what
singing folk music.
Mm.
he's a trained musician or whatever. Like that's what he went to
Oscar
school
Isaac
is?
for.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
He's a
I'm
good
pretty
singer.
certain he went
Yeah,
to
he is
school
pretty
to
good.
Juilliard for it. So yeah.
Oh
know that.
shit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I was surprised when he first started singing. I was like, oh, shit, that's okay.
I'm like kind of
Yeah.
surprised, like if he's like a Juilliard trained musician, that he doesn't do more musical stuff,
Yeah.
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 like
Went
in
for
his
the acting.
yeah,
Yeah.
or like in his parts.
Well, I actually did go see Ex Machina last night in IMAX, and he
Hey.
has a little dance number in that movie. He just breaks it down halfway
Hey.
through.
Yeah,
As the character is very insufferable and hard to relate to, but honestly I found myself relating to him on certain avenues of like artistry and anger and like
Mm.
I don't know. So like I bounced around being like, yeah, I get that guy, and then he lashes out in a way that's like, well, I don't want to be like that, right? So I don't relate anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but
No, that was kind of like the hard part to get used to, was the fact that like I couldn't tell if he was so angry because he is passionate about, music,
right,
and he wants, or if he just is
is
just
that guy?
angry,
Yeah,
and like I don't know, because I'm the same way. I mean, in college, when the professors didn't like told me that something that I created was boring or they didn't like it, I'm like, okay, well, that's your opinion. Why does that affect the grade? It's all like,
it's just
I
like
don't know.
Yeah.
your opinion, man.
Yeah, how do you
Back
rate
to the
or how do
dude.
you grade art? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's cool too when he sings. Like, it's good, but like we said earlier, it's like you don't really feel like the passion or the love or like the
Right.
intensity in the singing. So I think that's a pretty fine line to find for a performer to try to play that.
And I mean, this
yeah.
could all stem too from the fact that his partner, I mean, killed himself recently, so maybe he's just like, I don't know, he's
In
missing
that
that
state.
piece,
Yeah.
right?
Or maybe he's jealous.
That's
Or
what it seemed
that,
like
like
at first.
all,
I
all the
think they tried to
talent's
lead
dead.
you there. What's up?
You know, all the talent died from the band because everyone asks,
Yeah, play the song that we
weird.
played with that dude, right?
Right.
Like,
Oh,
everybody's
I
trying to
more
play his
meant that
part.
he was jealous because, like, I don't know, the other dude was gone and he didn't have to fucking struggle through this bullshit anymore.
I
Oh,
honestly thought he was going to kill himself at the end. In fact, it might have been a better payoff for me. I don't know.
Yeah,
really?
I agree. I didn't like this movie. The comparison between this and I see the comparison between this and Oh Brother Where Art Thou, but the difference for me was that Oh Brother Where Art Thou was at least like kind of positive, and
Yeah.
that's personally why I liked it more. Because
Yeah,
like just my
definitely.
personal taste, I like more positive movies or positive takes, and I think that's my problem with the Coen brothers.
Yeah.
Because most shit is like too negative. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
That's
this
fair.
one was like excessively negative. Like,
This is definitely their most, like, I think, straight up just negative movie. Like, I don't know if nihilistic even is a good word to describe it. I think it's just negative. It just felt bad. And like, I'm gonna say it, Carrie Mulligan, not a good actress. I don't. I've watched 3 movies recently with her, and I cannot stand her.
I usually
Man,
like her, but I agree her performance in this one was like too on the nose for a Coen Brothers movie or
God,
something.
this and Maestro, she's bad, and I watched Shame, and I did not like her in any of those. And I'm just like, these are her performances that are supposed to be like good.
Mhm.
And I'm like, if this is good, please, God, don't
Yeah.
show me the other ones. But
Fair. I honestly did like the color palette in the movie, even though it's all fucking like muted grays and browns
yeah,
and like gray greens or whatever the fuck. But I mean, it fits with the depressing nature of the movie, even though it doesn't
yeah,
help like the enjoyment level, I guess. But
yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed too the fucking like weird ass outer space song that they were singing or whatever. It's like him, Adam
Yes,
Driver, and
the JFK song.
yeah,
dude, I fucking
the fuck is
love
that
when
song?
he stays at Adam Driver's house and he tries to push his fucking vinyls underneath that thing, and he finds
He's
fucking
got his
Adam
own.
Driver's vinyls. Like
Yeah.
basically, he's gone through the same situation where they just fucking had his shit in reserve and they just gave it back to him.
Yeah.
It was so
Uh,
fucking good too when they're singing the song. He's like, "Who wrote this shit, man?" He's like, "I did." He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Oh. Yeah. Like to me, there's like good moments like that with the record. Like that moment, it reads the full message of the movie, which is like, I guess this shit's just never gonna end, and everybody's gonna kind of suffer in like their artistic drive or whatever. But
yeah."
yeah, it's few and far between to hit
are
those
they?
meaningful moments.
Are the fucking Coen brothers? Are they
Are they
suffering in
struggling?
their artistic drive? I would
Well,
Maybe
say
maybe that's
I
why
no.
they
mean,
Yeah, I'd
split.
probably say not really anymore. But what do you say,
yeah.
Alex?
I said maybe that's why they split, man. Maybe they're done. Actually, they're coming
Couldn't.
back together. So
Yeah.
It is weird
And
to have a movie like the way you guys are describing it so late in their filmography, when they pretty much made it in Hollywood. And
Yeah, they've
yeah, I
been
don't know, it's like a
coasting
weird
since the
message.
early 2000s.
right.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like a
what the
weird
fuck?
message to send out. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess they just wanted to get sad. They just wanted to feel the sadness in this one or something.
Yeah.
like, bring it
Mhm.
back, bring it back.
Yeah. Yeah, we're too happy. We don't have any problems. Let's like
Yeah,
find
they're like,
something.
Yeah.
True Grit was
Uh,
kind of too
to be
upbeat for
honest,
me.
yeah, it was like they went from like super depressing movie with a serious man to True Grit, which is basically just like an adaptation of somebody else's work, to this, which is like another super depressing fucking movie. Like,
It's flip flopping. I also thought watching Inside Llewyn, I was like, if I didn't know this was a Coen Brothers movie, I don't think I would have like really guessed it at first because it really doesn't
Yeah.
like got their
yeah, it's like
vibe to
subtle
it.
with the zaniness.
Besides
Definitely.
some things in the script and the dialogue, yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell it's Cohen. I mean, it's well crafted. It's just nothing stands out that says like this is a Cohen's movie, and except obviously nihilism. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
but really, the only thing that I could think of that like reminds me of them is like the situation with the vinyl, with the Adam
Mhm.
Driver vinyl underneath. But like even
yeah,
then, it's not like, I don't know, explicit. That could just be like some kind of funny thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a little more standard for them, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
that and I guess the where's his testicles. That whole thing was kind of like okay, this is weird. When she's talking about the cat,
Mm-hmm.
where's his balls or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh
yeah,
shit.
nothing really kooky.
Yeah. Made a note. It was cool to see F. Murray Abraham in this movie. He's the guy in Chicago that like listens to him play the song and then immediately is
Mhm.
like,
Oh
I don't see a
yeah.
lot of money here. It's like savagely, like
Yeah.
I was
huge
gonna
knife in the
bring up
fucking heart. But
that like scene just because like I don't know. I took that as Oscar Isaac's character has just like been in that situation like so many times that like I don't know. He just like has seen so many people like that dude where he's
Mhm.
just gonna like tell him some advice or some shit, and Oscar Isaac just kind of like has seen it 100 times. So he's just like, yeah, whatever,
All
dude,
right.
and then just
And
fucking
leaves.
leaves, like because he's got other options or can do other shit. Like,
For sure.
Yeah.
It was nice to see F. Murray Abraham because I watched Amadeus recently and he plays like a huge composer that's like a huge musician. So it's kind of like an extension or like an homage to that role almost, where he's not similar characters, but just in a like a musical setting and like talking about music. And so it was cool for him to be there at least.
sure.
The Carey Mulligan stuff, though, I agree about the performance, but also that situation just kind of like goes away. Like where does it end? Like,
Yeah, I don't really know
No,
because like the
it-
guy even at the bar, the promoter or whatever, was sleeping with her too, right? That you
That's
find out.
or he
yeah, that's what
had,
he
or
So
said.
because there was like a question if it was Oscar Isaac's kid or Justin Timberlake's, and then there's this third guy
it
involved
could
that
be
you
his.
find out, and she's just
Yeah.
pretty much just been like sleeping with a ton of dudes.
And the thing is too, what really bothered me about our character was that like she was really dogging on him for like getting her pregnant, but I'm like, yo, you're kind of a scumbag
You're sleuting
too. I
around.
mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in fact, the way you're talking to him and being just so mean, you're just being like straight up evil right now. I don't know, and like telling him to like triple duct tape whatever his
Triple
dick. I'm just
condom.
like,
Yeah.
my God, it takes two to tango, bitch.
Yeah.
But
I just felt like I didn't even know where that story closed out at.
yeah,
Maybe that's the point.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Final note I have is, when did we realize that milk is bad for cats? Because apparently, like, there was always this tradition, or like,
Yeah, like milk in a saucer.
yeah, it's like cats love milk and they gotta drink it. But apparently, it's like really bad for cats. So,
I think like
is it
50%
after
of cats are
1960?
lactose intolerant.
Right.
So like,
So
yeah.
when did this shift happen? I'm just curious. You know,
I don't know. There was a point when people found out, but
Science.
all the
Yeah.
cats
I
are,
think
like,
most
puking and
people
shit.
still don't know. Like,
Right.
I think
Yeah.
most
Weird.
cats. I don't know.
Dumb note, but there's a lot of cats drinking milk in it. So, I'm gonna give this 3.5. I didn't hate the movie. It's just not that great, and I probably won't want to watch it again. But it's
I
not
hated it,
terrible.
And I still gave it 3.5. I wanted to go down to 3, but like, it's not really that bad. Like, it's still a decent movie. It's just like, I just didn't like it.
That's
I'm
fair,
glad
man.
you guys both said that because I also gave it 3.5 and I did not enjoy it.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
like,
Such a weird movie.
it's like there's moments where I'm like, this is good, but then there's a lot more moments where I'm like, my God,
What am I
this
doing?
hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
So when I come back with a 1-star rating, you guys know.
Well,
on the
I'll feel
terms.
you're justified.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like going through like the letterbox shit in this movie, and people are like, eat this
They
shit.
love it.
They're
They like it?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
way better than what we're
I
saying.
don't know. I found like just over the course of doing this podcast, and really just over the course of like the last 6 months, probably with like the Oscars and the movies that came out last year, I've noticed that like I really don't agree with popular opinion.
Mhm.
I feel like people.
the
I feel
system,
like
bro.
a lot of the time it's just fucking bandwagon shit where people just
Oh,
hop
yeah,
on
definitely.
somebody because they think that they have a good opinion.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or it's
like-
the popular opinion, so you want to fucking be a part of the club. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Be in the convo. Yeah.
But
Definitely.
we're in a different club. We make the fucking club. You come to
Yeah.
our club.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you if
Ten
it's bad.
seconds.
Most of the time.
Sometimes.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, you know, not my favorite. Probably won't revisit it, but it's the
Yeah.
last Coen Brothers movie for me. I've seen them all now.
Same. Same. It's complete except for Macbeth, but that's a Joel exclusive. So
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's Shakespeare. So it's
Another
like,
note, like kind of related to the Coen brothers, I saw his name's like Emmett something.
and
yeah, he
Um,
died.
Yeah, he died.
Hmm.
He's like the private investigator from Blood Simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
He's just been in like a decent amount of early Coen Brothers stuff. So
Definitely.
yeah.
That's kind of sad. Yeah.
And on par with the theme of this movie, apparently.
Depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Life is sad and
Nihilistic and
depressing.
It all ends, and
Life fucking sucks.
yeah.
But you just keep going.
Keep chugging along.